Good evening, good evening. This is a video in response to Michael Huang about the Search Audiosuite plugin script with Keyboard Maestro. So I got a bit stumped here. I thought wrongly that in the Audiosuite menu in Pro Tools there was a search function, like when you're actually in a plugin menu, but here there's no search function. So I got a bit stumped. But when I looked around by accident, I stumbled upon an interesting thing, which is the help menu here. And in our help menu, there's a search function. And when you search here, it also searches actually the Audiosuite plugins. So, first I went to Keyboard Maestro and I was like, well, I want to prompt the user, right? You can use this prompt user and get a variable and type the name of the plugin. And then I was like, well, I can show the help menu and paste that variable into the help menu, but you don't really need that. Now, what I did here is I programmed one of my buttons on my little extra keyboard here to just click basically on the help menu in the front application here, which is Pro Tools, right? I guess you could target it in Pro Tools. It'd be better here. Let's see if it works actually. So if I don't want to go actually, move the mouse to go click to help, I can press my button and now I can type the name of a plugin. So for example, if I type, I have that new split EQ. See, I can. So the advantage of this too is I don't have to type like the whole name of the plugin. No, so split EQ, right? Now, if I hover on this, I can see it two ways. It's in the EQ menu, split EQ, or in the Eventide menu. And then if I click on it, it opens that Audiosuite plugin. Now, if you had unique names, I guess, you could program then Keyboard Maestro to go kind of click on it here. I was thinking also if you press the down arrow, right, it's going to go to the first name. So if it's kind of unique, or if you want to select the first choice, you could do down arrow and return, and it's going to open that plugin, right? So that would be a way to do it. So, and I think I was starting to program that. Let's test it real quick. So for example, if I had, I'm going to get rid of those two things, but new action, right? Keystroke. It has to be after this. Well, I would have to wait, right, until I type. So let's reopen this. Enable action. It's asking me for a name, right? And then it clicks on the help menu and then it types the name that I entered. So it's kind of an extra step. But then I could say, okay, now press the down arrow. Maybe let's insert a pause. I like to insert pauses for like, a half a second, so we don't overwhelm our system. I'm going to duplicate that and I'm going to call that return. Let's see if it works. Right? So ask for the name of the plugin I'm searching. So this is kind of the limit here, but let's test it real quick. See if it works. I'm in Pro Tools, press my key. Okay, what do I want to look for? I'm going to go look for split, like split EQ. That didn't really work here, right? Split into mono. Now I see it here, split EQ, right? So I guess it's kind of easier if you just open that menu. So let's disable all of this, right? And you just, instead of going up and clicking, although you're going to have to type in there, but you're already there. When you click, you can say, let's look for a Waves plugin, R comp see, I start typing R compressor, and I have the choice. I can be like, okay, it's this one that I want, and it's going to open my R compressor. Now, if I were to look once again, if I have, I guess, like this is a bit harder. If I have a fab filter and I'm looking, for example, for the Pro Q3, now if I, instead of typing fab filter, the whole thing, and it would have to be exactly the whole name. Maybe if I type Pro-Q3 or Q space 3, that might work. So let's see. Q space 3. Here. Fab filter Pro Q3. Boom. That's pretty fast, right? The advantage is I can be kind of not exactly, let's see if there's something else we could look. I'm not sure if there's another example. Anyway, I think you get the idea. This menu, right, that I stumbled upon thanks to you, it's actually pretty cool because you can search in here a name. Like if I search compressor, right, then I kind of see a big list here of all my the plugin, the Audiosuite plugin that contain that word compressor here, right? So that's kind of a shortcut, right? I hope that helps a bit. It's not perfect, but this help menu is kind of a new find for me. It might be helpful for you.